This is my first time using MCW enamels, and this was the gloss black. So if you would, hang around and I'll show you how I done it. Welcome back to Got Fuel's Motor Car Garage. I hope this one works out. I'm going to try to do a paint tutorial here with an enamel I've yet to use. Of course, I haven't painted with an enamel at all. And my first one is going to be a black. So we're going with MCW's 1003. So it's 10,003E gloss black enamel. And we're going to be reducing it with Mr. Color Leveling Thinner, and I'll let you know what that is here in a second. I just mixed up and sprayed my primer, and I didn't have, I just did have enough, so I want to make sure that I have more than enough. And I'm going to go, I think, with 7 grams of paint. I've been talking to somebody who uses this quite a bit. I'm sure y'all know who he is. Texting back and forth a couple of times, and he doesn't use nowhere near this much paint. He said he uses about 4 mil. I guess it's probably going to be about 6 mil I'm going to use. And I'm going with 7 grams. Come on, give me some more out of there. Not gonna give me any. Alright, so that's 7 grams of paint. And then we have Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. And I'm gonna cut that 50-50. So 1 to 1. And you don't need the scale. I just do it for me. To me, I feel like it's easier. You can use your dropper bottles, that your pipettes here that have the numbers on the side, but I feel, especially once you get paint in them, they're very difficult to read. And I already have the food scale, so I figure I like making things easy. So now, MCW enamels, they sell a hardener, and from what I've read, it's an automotive clear coat hardener. So this is my clear coat hardener I use when I use my 2K hardener. 2K, one part of it is clear, the other part is a hardener. I use this at a 4 to 1 in my clear coat. Now for here I'm going to be using a 0.8. So let's break out the calculator. We got 14 grams times 0.08 equals 1.12 grams of hardener. Let's tear that out. So all together we're going to have a little over 15 grams, which should give us about 12 mil of paint. Let's see. One of these I use, not this one. I did do a little test cup of this, just a few drops of paint and a few drops of reducer and a drop of this hardener, just to make sure I wasn't going to have any reaction with the thinner. But I also put a drop or two of paint in there, you know, just to be safe. I just put it in the cup, mixed it up a little bit, and set it to the side. So now we'll get this mixed up. This is really, really thin. So I'm probably going to be shooting at a very low PSI and through my 0.3 needle nozzle. Yeah, this is really, really thin. Now also what I'm going to do, I got this mixed up pretty good. Put that to the side so I can use it. I've got a 190 micron automotive paint filter. So I'm going to get this down in here low so I don't make a mess. Pour it through here and get it filtered. Make sure we don't have anything in it. Put that right in the trash, and we'll catch you over at the spray booth. Alright, now we're over here at the spray booth. My air pressure gauge is not working. Tell me what I'm spraying at. I do it by noise. Excuse that. Ain't much I can do about that or the fan when I kick it on, but I do it by sound. I'm going for about 20 psi. That paint's pretty thin. And I'm putting on the respirator largely because of the clear coat hardener in there. That's some pretty potent stuff. So
we've got the respirator on. As you can hear, you can't see, but trust me, I wouldn't sound gurgled up. This is my Water Eclipse 0.3 needle nozzle that I'm going to do this with. Just because this paint is so thin. Thinner paints, I like using this 0.3 needle nozzle. I've already wiped it down with a tack rag, but I'm going to blow it off anyways. Alright, let's see what happens here. Going with a light coat at first. So I get them those 2 light up here. Alright.
I'm going to give that about 5 minutes to flash off. I'll be right back. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Didn't feel like my air pressure was quite 20. Like I said, I don't know for sure. For some reason my gauge is screwed up. But we're at, I turned it up a little bit more just to kind of see. I want it to be a little bit wetter of a paint job, you know, the second coat. So get the respirator on.
Alright, got the respirator on and ready. Hit it with coat number 2. May not be quite wet enough, but I'll clear coat it anyway, so give that some time. pretty good. Looks like there's a light spot right there on the back of the B-pillar that I'm going to hit. I'd say it's pretty good. Well,
there you have it. That's how I'm going to be using MCW enamels. And I'm very happy with the way it looks right now. Thank you all for watching. Got Fuels, Model Car Garage.